Greeting you all from UNDP Accelerator Lab in Kyrgyzstan. I'm the head of experimentation. My name is Jenny. I'm a very proud feminist, also part of community of practice STEMinists. Together in a partnership with UNDP's regional platform STEM for All, we are right now at the design stage of building this community of practice, and I'm especially recording this video to give it just a very brief introduction. What is this community of practice? Who are those STEMinists? And how do we want to design? Correctly saying, how we want to co-design together with all the STEMinists so that we can regularly exchange our idea, best practice, experience. Most importantly, we can advocate for the voices of all women and girls in STEM. So that's the main purpose. So let's go forward. I would like to kindly remind, so all story began in September 2021. So together with STEM for All platform, we co-organize a STEM for All Accelerating Gender Equality, a regional big event. Overall, I'm very proud to introduce you that we had 395 people from 63 countries registered for the event, and ultimately there were 196 unique users who joined the Zoom. So the whole regional conference lasted for over 2 hours. There's still so many people stayed online. They wanted to tell their story, and we brought the different stakeholders to share their opinion from different perspectives. People from the grassroots, from the policy level, and from UNDP, and from civil society organization, from the private sector, and so on and so on. So we just feel like listen, there's such a great passion from our audience, and we did not want to stop there. We didn't want to just finish it as a one-time event. So we had an idea. By the way, this is a very beautiful pie about the participants. If you can see, at least 30% of participants from UNDP community. Actually, that's why this conference, by nature, it was a very public conference, and we want to build this community of practice, not of UNDP style, but also really like just facilitated by UNDP. We really wanted to make this community by people and for people. So by the end of this conference, we made a very interesting exercise. It's called Action Tree. On this, if you see this on the different action trees, there's a different circle. We had, for example, there's a research pillar. We had this communications, and we have this project program participation, collaboration, as well as opportunity for girls. So in different pillar, since our participants were from very diverse backgrounds, so they indicated their names, their professions, the country, and how they would love to continue advocating for women in STEM. So inspired by that one, we collect 66 professionals from this action tree exercise. We realized, this is something we need to continue to do. So after the conference, we had this call for application. Hey, anyone, if you still want to continue to stay with us, please apply for this. And interestingly, we have received actually over 80 people from all over the world, if you can see, and we divided by different categories, by different pillars. So this is the countries, the list of the country, you can see is very diverse. We have people from academics, private sector, individuals, civil society organizations. Here you see the pillar 3. So who was the people who wanted to join this pillar to talk about programs and the projects collaboration. It's 70%. It's a very big body of representatives. We also have pillar on communication. Those are people who want to use the communication and the media to advocate for STEM. We have people also who voted for research. So those are professors, professionals, or any experts in the research area. They want to create more data to have more evidence-based researches on women in STEM. We also had a direct opportunity for girls and women. Those are people who themselves or whose organizations are ready to provide internship, work opportunities, mentorship programs, or any socioeconomic opportunity for girls. So you see this community of practice, people from very diverse background, very different countries. And the good thing is, instead of pulling all people just in one circle, we, based on their profession and their interests, we divide it by 4 pillars. So that's how we designed this. In November and December 2021, based on those applications, we had this kickoff call with different pillars. So in these pillars, actually, I use this design thinking approach. I had made this very interesting mural board. So on each pillar, people start introducing themselves, what kind of activities they have done, what is their best practice they want to share, even what kind of ideas they have in their mind. So they all put their kind of idea and they introduce themselves on this mural board. So we came up with 4 pillars mural board session. As I mentioned, like this community of practice is not dominated by UNDP. We simply as the facilitators. That's why we actually also ask for this nomination. So some people, they volunteer to become the leader of those different pillars. So we have a Kate leading for opportunity for girls. She's from the private sector, has a very extensive work experience in the Western world and Eurasia. We had communication led by our Aina Gul. Yes, she's the communication officer from UNDP Kyrgyzstan. We have a research pillar led by Victoria. She's actually a PhD candidate in Canada, for example. So you see there's a different pillar led by different people. The ultimate goal is we really want to co-design and co-develop a small action plan 2022. So by this design thinking approach, and we also thank our team leaders who help us coordinate and with all these people to continue to talk about, and we are expecting on February 11th, this is the International Day of Girls and Women in Science. We want to have this kind of reunion with all these pillars, all the STEMinists from this community of practice. So each pillar, they will be presenting their action plan. We are not expecting something very kind of mega level or kind of very super, at least some very small actions. Any small change we can bring in our communities by using this collective intelligence, that will be good enough. So this is what we are expecting on February 11th. We very much look forward to meeting all our STEMinists again and hearing their exciting ideas, as well as to exploring these new opportunities for collaboration. So thank you for all. This is a very brief video introduction about the community of practice of STEMinists. Continue support UNDP's regional platform, STEM for All, and Accelerator Labs network. Thank you.